Hello guys, and welcome back to Black Mirror 2. Now, no longer in the village. I went back to the hotel and, well, the only thing we can really do at this point is to open that lock in Angelina's room, right? Or, well, the lock. That passageway she was kidnapped through. So, yeah, some of you have already, well, some commenters have already figured out. We gotta go to the bookshelf.
How was that again?
The hint was...
Two storytelling brothers from Germany. And here's a book. Grimm's Fairy Tales, that's gotta be it. There are 15 selected fairy tales in the contents. The Frog King or Iron Henry. Huh. GFT 12, Rapunzel. And so on up to GFT 187.
Yeah, so I would have never figured out GFT. You know, I don't know. That says nothing to me. The fairy tales themselves do, but you know, GFT. Maybe in the very, you know, if my mind was a town, this would be on the outskirts, inside of a cave that's hidden and protected by spells, and it would be in a hidden entrance within that cave, and it would be in the total back of that, guarded by a dragon or something. That's how far back that would have been for me. But yeah, it vaguely, very vaguely rings a bell. But yeah, so clearly we've got numbers, and we've got, well, I got this written down on my phone, so I can kind of cheat, considering I didn't want to start the set off with failing. That's always a bad thing to do. So yeah, we got these numbers.
That's exactly what's in Angelina's letter. GFT and then a few numbers. I'll take the contents page with me.
You do that. Alright. So he just rips it out of the book.
Shame about the book. But nobody would have read it in the next 100 years anyway.
He's probably correct on that. I mean, if it was anywhere else, you'd go, no way, dude, you can't do that. But yeah, I don't think that it's going to be a problem here. Nobody's going to notice, right? But still, they're in such a, I don't know, weird kit. So alright, let's look at the cover.
Let's see.
Yeah, in your own time. So, right, we've got the number 62, 17, 1 and 25. And we've got symbols here that we can move around. Now guess what? Every thing on, you know, the contents that corresponded with a number are, it's a queen bee, a white snake, a frog king, and 7 ravens. So let's just look at this one, because that's, well, the others are, you know, tilted. So yeah, that's clearly a snake. That is kind of a bee, because that really confused me at first. But by process of elimination, because that's a frog and that's a raven, so what does that leave? Well, that's a bee. Queen bee even, I guess. But yeah, so essentially what you just do is you line up the page of the thing with the content that's on that page. So 1 would be the Frog King. 62 would be the Queen Bee, which is that one. 25 is the Raven. There we go.
I heard a quiet click.
And he's written it in his diary. Organize some light. Why are you walking over there, Aaron? I only clicked the, you know, the diary, but... there's a gaping black hole in Angelina's room now that I've removed the cover. Judging by the smell, it probably leads to the sewers. I'll need light if I'm gonna climb down there. Wait. The sewers in that room. Aren't we upstairs? We are upstairs, right? I mean, clearly. How can there be sewers there? How does that work? Man, am I glad that we're not in the room below this one. Jesus. Well, let's see what he says. Oh.
Ugh. Disgusting stench. That's gotta be the sewers. Or a hole that's being used as a sewer.
Can you go down it? What are you
It's pitch
doing?
black. I can't tell how deep it is, but I think I have to go down there. Angelina's being held prisoner there somewhere. I know it.
She's probably not still down there. They probably just used the sewers. Let's just roll with it. She's probably just, yeah, being dragged through the sewers to get out. They wouldn't actually keep someone there, because that would, yeah, that would suck. So lights. I'm guessing the batteries are going to come into play at some point. I doubt a sparkler will do so. But I'm sure at some point we're going to ignite our source of light with the sparkler, right? Kind of have to. Saying that, you have to also get a sparkler going, so... I don't know. We'll see.
An entirely ordinary sparkler. Was definitely...
Yeah. Sparkler. Try it. Darren, come on. You could have at least, you know, acted goofy about trying a sparkler on that, but... I don't know. Let's go out. I'm guessing something's changed. Something must have.
You can't be serious.
He's fast asleep, like a baby.
Hey, my man.
Wake up!
How? What?
Nah, it's about time.
What can I do for you?
We want another room.
The whole corridor stinks of sewage.
Of course.
Nice wake up there. But yeah, I guess we are on the ground floor. Never mind me. So, what's up, Murray? Okay. Samuel's ghost. Just totally unrelated, but, you know, let's ask him anyway.
I've heard that the ghost of Samuel Gordon has apparently been repeatedly sighted in the castle.
That's true. During the bad storm 2 weeks ago, Joseph, the homeless chap, came to me and begged me to let him stay here. He said he'd seen Samuel's ghost behind one of the castle windows. A harrowing face. He thought he would die. That's probably the real reason that no tourists come here anymore.
Yeah, sure. It's got nothing to do with the fact that Willow Creek's got nothing to offer but a couple of cheap plastic corpses. Thanks for the chat, Murray.
My pleasure.
Well, that was productive, I guess. I don't know. Right, so we can still look at the lockboxes and the guest book by the looks of it, even though Murray's completely blocking it. But just walk back there.
I can also open the other lockboxes, but I've got what I want, and I'm not a hotel thief. At least, not a full-time one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're clearly a thief, dude. You've pulled so much shit already. Really. Well... Wait, what? Wasn't the souvenir thing also a light? Can we finally get one then? Considering that the hand icon has been taunting me for ages now.
Lights up in 3 different colors. Oh man, I hate to buy this thing. But I need light, and I need it now.
Wow.
An excellent choice, sir. A tribute to your good taste.
Just shut it.
Okay, finally. I mean, it let me pick up the knife. Oh well, I guess the. Let's see, what did I pick up first? No, I'm not actually sure. I think the knife has been with me for ages, same as the batteries. But I've still not needed them, so yeah, I don't know. Can we look at the soul key then?
A plastic thing about 8 inches long. It's supposed to be a soul key, whatever that is. According to the description, it's supposed to light up, but it's got no batteries in it.
Well, that's convenient.